you introduce yourself? What is your name, your age, and your current living situation?
My Hebrew name is Yedida with a Y. My birth name is DeBoRah, like the mighty warrior in the Bible.
Okay.
And my age, I'm having a birthday today. A lady never tells her age, so I'm over 50.
All right. Would you like to do you care to share your current living situation?
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation now. Me and my daughter were leaving Los Angeles on the 16th to start our lives over. We were going on my first vacation, my first train trip ever, and got as far as Oceanside. And so now I'm currently in a rescue mission because of unfortunate, uncontrollable situation. Very grateful.
All right. So we wanted to make this video to share your testimony. You shared with me the other day, Gabby Callwood and her music, how she helped you. So if you would like to share that testimony, how did you come across Gabby Callwood?
Oh, wow. It's deep and we don't got that much time. I'm a victim of identity theft and fraud and impersonation for 2 years and 5 months now. I was going through a lot and I was by myself since February, and my son and his wife came over and my son, have you ever heard about this? He put on Gabby, Painless. At that time I was feeling really down. I had just gotten out of the hospital from suicide attempt, and he put on Painless, and everything came out. And I said, stop. And I went to the front of the TV. I'm a to-do list person. Everything stopped. And I got in front of the TV and I started listening to the words. I think maybe 5 days straight, my to-do list and my goals, everything stopped. And I listened to every word of every song, and I related to her past and how she transitioned and how she found God and how righteously honest she was and how much she had gratitude for what God had done for her and how young she was. And it made me think about my life and my age and my current situation, and I started to feel like, boy, she's young. I wish I would have seen that a long time ago and had the opportunity to change while I was young, but I'm still alive. I still got my limbs. We're moving soon, and she gave me hope to keep fighting. And I started to pick myself up and get energy and get strength. She gave me hope. She gave me strength to pick up my chin and stop having a pity party. And all I wanted to do was email her, to talk to her, but I haven't had access to the internet in over a year or a cell phone. There was no way to reach her. And I wanted so bad to say, you saved my life. You're so young and so powerful. Don't ever stop doing what you're doing. If I could hug you, I would hug you. But I love you, sister. You got a lot of power, and thank you. Every song she's ever sang, over and over. After 4 months, now I listen to her songs, but the words don't relate to me. I dedicated my life after I met her completely. Solely, no man, no woman, no partner, just God. Every morning, my first hour is close to the Bible, and then all day long, no worldly TV, no worldly music, just God. I have never been happier in all my life, and she did that. God did that, but He used her as a vessel, my son and her. She changed my life. This little girl changed my life, and I'm very grateful to her. She's very powerful. She doesn't realize the kind of power she has. But I love her, and if I could, I'd reach out and say thank you from the bottom of my heart. That if it wasn't for her, I would have given up. I would have still kept down. But she turned my life around, and she made me fight. And I got out of that almost 3 years of torture and torment, and got my daughter out because of her. So I'm grateful.
All right. Thank you for sharing your testimony.
Yeah,
we had 3 other questions, but we already answered all those questions by sharing your testimony and sharing your message. So let's see what God does with this message.
Thank you. I hope there's people that don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.
Yes. And one more thing. I was surprised to hear that you shared your testimony in regards to self harm. Do you want to share any experiences or any word of advice to the youth or anybody at any age in regards to attempting to take their life?
I'm a Christian. I've been a Christian for many, many years. I don't believe in suicide. Never have. But we were tortured and tormented and put in basically prison. We were not allowed out of the place we were living in by the leasing company we were living in. And we went through a lot, and since February, especially me being alone, that I had gotten to the point where I couldn't see no other way out. I didn't see no other way out. I just wanted to die. What do I have to say to the youth of America today? There's always a way out. There's always a way out. Is all you gotta do is have a foundation of righteous Christians. Go to church. Find a good Christian. If you can't find a good Christian, go to a church. Always God. The only one that'll save you is God. If you can't find somebody to talk to, find the Bible. But God is the answer. The only one that'll save you is God. You're worth it. You're worth it. The only thing you'll do if you commit suicide is burn eternally in hell. Hell exists. And it's eternal pain and suffering. Don't do it. It's the only one sin. It's unforgivable. You cannot take that back. It's the only one thing that God will not accept. You're worth it, don't do it. Nothing's worth that. Better than that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.